Did you begin as an engineer? We can put another plant.
That's Dennis Chambers, man. On Masters of Drumming.
Inspiration, it's that sensation that we strive for and often receive. Yet it still remains an undefinable topic and is very difficult to put into words. We feel it first physically. Tingly sensation in the back of the head, and in the neck, and in the back. Goosebumpy feeling all over. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's inspiration. Inspiring Drummers is the first in a series of videos that will motivate you to play the drums and to think creatively. We decided to shoot Inspiring Drummers in a famous studio called Criteria Studios down here in Miami, Florida. It's a historic facility. Gold records, hundreds and hundreds of gold records by artists like Celine Dion, James Brown, the Bee Gees. Even the Rolling Stones have recorded here. We've assembled a group of drummers that will afford us with a rare viewing opportunity, an eclipse, so to speak. Generations of drummers. Starts with 14-year-old Tony Royster, drumming sensation from Georgia. He's storming our industry right now. He'll be playing with Dennis Chambers, who is the #1 funk drummer in the world right now, the biggest drummer in the industry. Dennis has influenced Tony in many ways and is Tony's mentor. Then we're going to have an interview and some rare footage of Billy Cobham, showing him back in the 70s and the 80s playing in the Mahavishnu Orchestra, Miles Davis, where he developed innovative drum techniques and setups that have influenced drummers throughout the world. He is Dennis's biggest influence. So you can see how the information has been passed down through the generations. This is going to be great. So let's watch these guys play, and then we're going to speak to them and see what makes them tick. Every drummer has a particular strength, but what makes Dennis Chambers stand out from the rest of the pack is diversification. He's at home playing jazz, rock, pop, funk, big band. This is a sign of a true master drummer.
When I play, and if I'm very true to it, the energy, I mean, the feel that I get from that is just unbelievable. It's really unbelievable.
had quite a few opportunities, wonderful opportunities throughout my career, and one of the most important ones is being able to do a video with Dennis Chambers. I mean, I've did clinics with him and everything, but this is like the most. I mean, this is like one of the highlights, and I mean, it's great. It feels great.
When did Tony begin playing, and when did you realize you had a special talent on your hands?
Well, Tony started playing drums when he was about 3 years old. And when I realized that he had a special talent when he was about 5 years old, he started playing things that a person that was 5, 10, 15 years older than him would play. He was sounding just like these guys. That's when I really knew he had a talent, a special talent. You have to treat a person like Tony just like a regular kid, all right? He has to do everything that a normal kid does, such as chores around the house. You know, he's out there cutting the grass, he's sweeping the porch off, he's doing all these things. And pretty much just trying to do what parents, you know, his mother and I tell him to do, and try to keep everything in perspective. That's how we keep him grounded.
Playing drums, to me, is like playing a sport. Because, I mean, every good athlete needs to have some form of coordination, speed, strength, and also mental ability to be able to put all those together. So that's basically, I mean, what I think.
advice that you might have to other parents, because other parents might view you as role models, so to speak.
Well, when you have a child or a kid like Tony Royster, someone with special talent, you really have to take the time to sit back and don't push your child to do things that they may not want to do. If in fact you find out that he really or she really wants to do this, then you have to just sit back and take a view at this and ensure that they really want to do this. And when you do that, you're making a good decision, before pushing them out there in the world.
What other activities is he involved in school, and how does he do in school?
In school, he's an A student. And the other activities that he does, other than the marching band, of course, he's, like I said, he's a role model. He does things in the, in some of his classes, like the science. He's a leader in science. And then versus the sports, he's out there playing baseball. He's doing all these other things. So everybody treats him like a normal kid in school. Although, and he thinks that he's a normal kid too. He doesn't like to feel that he's above anybody else and that he's somewhat of a star. But some of the kids, they know exactly what he does, and they think of him as that, a person with a special talent.
Gail, do you consider Tony to be a perfect child?
No, I don't consider Tony to be a perfect child, but I do consider him to have a well-leveled head on his shoulders. He's a well-rounded child because there are no perfect children in life.
I'm performing at the drums, I'm in a completely different dimension. It's a dimension that transcends normal life. It's the only way I can put it.
Some would believe that opportunity is fate, luck. And some believe that opportunity is something that you provide for yourself.
Thank you.
How do you view that?
Thank you. You make your own breaks, okay? Means you got to be thinking up here. Observe what's going on around you. You don't necessarily have to voice what your opinion is about specific things. You have to do it. If you don't like what you see, change it. That's it. I realized I was coming into my own around the days of CTI, 68 to 75, Mahavishnu, all that time. That's when I created my own identity. That's when I realized that certain things were mine. The fact that I'm alive is great. The fact that I'm alive and playing is even more important. And paramount to that, the fact that I'm alive, performing, and being able to share my ideas with the rest of the world is the ultimate for me.
The only time I get that feeling is if when I'm on the bandstand with someone, and like John McLaughlin, for instance, because he's a very honest guy. And usually when I look at him, and when I'm playing, like all outdoors for him, and he's got this unbelievable look on his face, and he starts laughing. And usually with John, when he's laughing like uncontrollably, that's when you know you're really inspiring him to do or to be the best that he can be at that moment.
I get my best ideas at the drum set, while I'm playing at the drum set. That's when the whole world opens up for me.
I get my best ideas when I'm sitting behind the drums, and when someone, or if I'm playing with someone's music that's very honest.
I keep my ideas fresh by practicing a lot because most of my ideas come from my playing.
I keep my ideas fresh when I listen to people like Vinnie Colaiuta, Gary Husband, Lenny White, and Billy Cobham again, or Tony Williams.
When I sit at the drums become a medium, a reflective sonic mirror. And what happens is that that door opens up, and everything that I've experienced up to that point in my life becomes something that I can transfer to those listening to me through the medium of the drum set.
I get my best ideas from my own playing because, I mean, I do things like, for instance, if I play a familiar lick or groove and then I play something new on the impulse and then try to duplicate it. So that's basically where all my ideas come from.
when I feel the need for inspiration, I normally get that when I'm away from the drums, and when I go out and play basketball, or because I have a basketball goal out in the back of my house, or when I play with my dog. But if I'm on the road, I feel heavily inspired when I get away from everyone and go to my room, close the door, and watch TV.
When I inspire others, I feel great because not only do I have the opportunity to share my love for the music that I play, but also be able to have others share the same feeling, and it gives me a sense of accomplishment.
When I feel the need for inspiration, I watch cartoons. It's true. And if I go hiking, it's an inspiration, you know. But if I need to be, I mean, I love to be inspired by just what's going on in my life and my own personal environment.
Being a musician, the most gratifying thing for me is just the idea of playing with all the people that I've played with. Because I've played with a lot of people. A lot.
To me, being innovative means to be able to play something new that nobody else has played yet, or somebody else hasn't played yet. So that's basically what innovative means to me.
Being innovative to me means playing the drums logically it kind of flying by the seat of my pants.
For me, being innovative means always looking for new ideas and always trying to be yourself or try to be the best that you can be.
The most gratifying thing about being a musician is being able to interact with the audience. I need to get response. If I'm getting response, then I'm very, very, very happy. I've done it all for myself. Then I'm communicating with everybody. That's the most gratifying thing for me.
I keep motivated by staying busy, such as playing sports, all sports, and doing after-school activities, you know, because I'm in the marching band. So just staying busy. That's basically how I keep motivated.
Tony Royster, the only advice for him is just that I just hope he just be a kid as long as he can. You know, just enjoy being a kid as long as he can.
Tony can only grow and it can only get better. No matter whether he becomes Tony Royster, the musician in later life, or Dr. Tony Royster, based on the art foundation in which he's created at this point.
some people that had some kind of impact on my playing are drummers such as Dennis Chambers, Billy Cobham, of course, Tony Williams, and a real good friend of mine named Jim Chapin. And Jim, the reason why he had some kind of impact on my playing, also he influenced me a lot, is he helped me with my speed and also my wrist control with the Mola technique that he has. So that's a real good technique to learn.
People that really influenced my playing the most, definitely Billy Cobham, Lenny White, Jack DeJohnette, David Garibaldi, Harvey Mason, and Steve Gadd.
The influences on my playing has to do with my environment. The things that ignite my performance at the time. Dennis Chambers doesn't need any advice from me. And he's doing very, very positive things. All he needs to do is keep doing what he's doing, and he'll be Dennis.
To Dennis and Billy, my advice to you is to keep practicing, keep practicing, and don't quit your day job. Also, another thing is that the old school's out and the new school's in. Sorry to say it, but the old school's out and the new school's in. Kind of harsh, but gotta say it.
my goal is to be able to share my experiences with those who are currently on the scene and those who come after me.
I like to be remembered as just being a great person and a good heart. I keep a positive attitude by seeing people for who they are instead of what they do.
The way I keep a positive attitude is to feed off all the positive attitudes and also comments and just ignore the negative ones. And that's basically how I keep my positive charge.
Billy Cobham, I would say, I really feel strongly that he should move back into the country. We need him here.
So, Tony.
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't think I'm ready to make that decision at this moment. Although, you know, I want to be a doctor or an architect, something in that area. And I mean, I still have plenty of time to decide what I want to be when I grow up. And I mean, but although I still want to be a musician or a professional drummer like Dennis here. So that's basically what I want to do.
Great. So, Dennis, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A rock star.
I thought he was a rock star.
I thought I was a rock star.
Dennis, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Tony Royster.
You want to be me?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah.
You really think that?
Oh, yeah.
It brings tears to my eyes, man.
I don't see him.
They're coming, though.
Let me see.
You see them? They're right there.
Yeah, there they are. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, Gatson. My dad said...
That's Mr. Gatson, by the way.
Oh, sorry about
Okay.
that.
Now try Bob.
Okay, Bob.
Okay.
Bob. When I want to grow up, I want to be a professional drummer. You know, I've played drums, you know, for a long time, but still I want to continue in that direction. And I feel the boost coming on. Hold on, let's go.
I got a message for our viewers. Here's a message. Don't goof me up here, all right?
Don't goof you up. All right, go
Pair of
ahead.
sticks, practice pad. Pick these up every day and tap on this pad, and that sensation, that feeling we talked about at the beginning of the video will come to you every time. It's called inspiration.
Inspiration, baby.
This has been an inspirational experience for all of us. We've really enjoyed this. We've had a great time. We're laughing. Great performances. So, what do you think? Let's blow this joint, you guys.
Let's blow this joint.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
all
do
right,
this.
get out there and play.
Come on. Oh, man. I was about to do something, but it's okay.